Right, we're back. So just gonna download our data, and I'm gonna go through what's involved in this for our marking sheet and getting into it. So obviously, first things first though is to sort our data out and get our imports, relationships, and format everything correctly. So I'll get on with that. So having a look through, not a huge amount of data to deal with compared to normal. Okay, so I got a last name, first name. I'm assuming that's probably going to be the driver then. Right, so take last name, cut, paste. I get the keys right. Right, first name. Onopinsk. Be to do with the driver. What car is he driving? It really seems to be missing stuff. What's going on here? Oh, let's just see how far we get. Alright, cut. Right, insert cut cells. Alright, that's fine. Maybe I'm just going a bit crazy. Alright. Ah, it's the isolation. It's getting to me. Right, okay. There we'll get the team. So see there. So cuts team insert cuts team insert right cuts team right okay. Right, so I needed the driver ID, which, as we know, they're all separate anyway. Team ID, that one is a bit different, so I'm just going to grab the team and copy and paste. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 1, 6, 4, 3. Right. Okay, so that's all our data. Again, you're looking for whether relationships are set up or what have you. Let's just have a quick peek at the actual assessment data and just see if there's any notes that I think is worthy to pass on while we're looking in here. Right. So you got an album. Obviously, there's a separate supplier. There's an album, so I imagine that's probably going to be your main one. Singles sold. That sounds more like an artist website. Artist, so there's probably a separate artist table, I'd say. A supplier table. Distributors. Right, see this founders, distributors. I imagine there would be a separate table for that. And then it looks like there's the media contact there with the blog, so it'll be a separate one there for the media person. So you got take out your media contact. Yeah. It looks like a supplier of some description perhaps. See there, they're all matching up. This is founder, year founded, country, location, studio. So it's probably a separate studio table. And then, because those reprise records reprise, that's obviously an error there. So those need to be fixed. And then your artist genre. Yep, so you'd have a studio table, a supplier, an artist, and an album will be your main table. Okay, so there you go. There's the hints there from that. Anyway, okay, so we got this here. We got them set up. It's all good. So we save that. Close. Right, let's open up Access. Yeah, we should be saving it in a proper place. Right, okay. So we're going to go external data, new source from file, Excel. Browse, of course, which we know are in our downloads. And I have closed my Excel sheet because that can sometimes run into issues. NASCAR, okay. Results, next. Make sure it's ticked. Finish. Close, new source from file, browse. Okay. Team, next. Make sure that's ticked. Finish. Close. New source. Right, and okay. Guessing we're up to the last one. Yeah. Next, make sure that's ticked. Finished. Close. Right, so we should have all our data imported now. So this is a good opportunity or good timing to go into design view. I'm just going to flick this to short text just so it looks terrible. Take my screenshot. Now it doesn't matter which table. Obviously a table that has better stuff to look between, but I can't be bothered flicking those always backwards and forwards. And team, So whatever table is reasonable without killing yourself. So I might call this driver ID, right? And I'll take a screenshot. I'll go into my OneNote, which to it's empty. So okay, cool. So welcome be improved. Yeah. All right, so we got that in there. Okay, welcome be improved. So I'm just going to say formatting field length. Probably two T's in formatting. Yeah. All right. Okay, so that's cool. I can flick that back to number now. Go there. Do you want to save? Sure. Yeah. All right. So as we go through field length, short text, cheeky ways, just do that. This I'll make a lookup wizard, so I'm going to copy, open, just a blank one, paste, right, and then data. I didn't remove my duplicates out of my other thing, did I? No, I didn't. Well, that's good, I can fix that mistake. Alright, design view, car make, lookup wizards, I will type. Right mouse click on col1, paste. Right, next, yep, finish. Right, car make, has it got it field shortened? Right, so team table is the one I didn't remove my duplicates from. Like a complete moron. So what I'm going to do then is go this. No, delete the team table. And then I am going to external data, new. Oh no, I need to actually open up. Fine, I'll just go through my downloads. Right, team. There you go. Data, web duplicates. Okay. Yep, they all look individual. Great. Now I can go data, new source from file. Browse NASCAR. Okay. Team instead running. Next, make sure it's ticked. Finished. Close. Right. Okay. So we're back. Okay. Let's look at the results table then. Results ID. I always basically name it just after the table. Start. This should be number. Stage was number. These two have this issue of general number. So whenever you try and make the relationships, so if I just try and do that very quickly. So if I try and take the team ID and shove it here, it'll say cannot make because the fields are the same data types, because that general number is not considered like a true number by the database. Don't ask me why, just how it is. So fields, short text, then number. Clears that and leaves that blank. That's what we're after. Right, so the results is good. Team, okay, let's just delete. Right, team ID. Right, team field length. Just gonna make this 35 because it seems just a little bit paranoid. Owners, I'm gonna make this 50 because paranoia. Websites always make longer web addresses, so I'm gonna say 80. Mind you, who wants to type in a web address that long? Right. Okay. Database tools, relationships. Make sure I've got none of the other tables open because it'll complain. Enforce. Right, so that's cool. This here, we need some version of this chucked into our planning section. Now, that's a little bit cheeky in terms of planning because it's not clearly not planned, it's done. So the handwritten tables like this is more what we're after. Okay, so then I want my improvement evidence here. So let's go to my improvement evidence, which is under the driver table. So open up driver and go design view there, and car make here. I'm going to go look up so I can see there's a lookup wizard there as well. Print screen. Right, that's done there. Okay, so I've got them in there. I've got with my improvements. I've got stuff in there. So if I jump across to teams and close and go back to the assessment, and download me a fresh copy because I don't want to edit over things. You guys can for when you're doing your marking, but I'm just going to actually go through and start some marking. Right. Right. Okay. Correct relationships. So these are all. Yep. Major queries. Okay, so I'm not up to that stuff. Action to the forms reports. No. Fields are correctly formatted. Yep. Field lengths shortened where possible. Yep. Errors and raw data corrected. Yep. relationships linked correctly. Yup. Haven't described the relevant implications in the context of the database in general. Yup. The reason why this is done is because I've pre-given those answers because it's just stupid. So that's a yup. OneNote documentation is showing that data types are correct. Yup. Documentation, forms and reports being no, not up to that yet. So table relationships and queries correct from the explained relevant implications, data has shown that they have accounted and fixed them. So no, because usability and functionality really refer more to the forms, and I've got nothing to do with forms in there, so that needs to happen. So I need some screenshot of my form specifically to tick off that merit. OneNote's forms of reports being improved, queries and data. Okay, naming conventions. So the naming conventions are no spaces. More than one version is saved. So I would recommend after you kind of like just do your set, you would just make a copy. So you'd go into Mark 2, and then when we're about to once you finish your first session, just go control copy paste, and then just make a V2. And if there's two versions and you submit me two versions, like tick. Reports and head principles. So if we look at this, like I've ticked off like a lot of achieved just in this first section really. So it shows you it really doesn't take a lot, and a lot of this extra stuff is just extra kind of fluffy bits. So that is session 1 done, and do that. Right, close, right, close. And so what I'd be doing is 2020. There you go. No, wrong 2025. Okay, fine. Curriculum. Right here. Control C V. Right. No, don't open it. Right. There you go. That's it. That's all we need for that bit there. So I'm just going to say that's the main part there. Yeah, we're done.